Hey guys, my name's Kevin Hayes, coming to you live from the Jolly Mountain Fire outside of Cle Elum, Washington. This is my first YouTube video. I'm still learning here, so please bear with me, and we'll see what you guys think. I decided to start making YouTube videos. I've been thinking about it for a while. I've seen a lot of stuff, a lot of people out there that put out good content that may be helpful to others, whether it be professional or just in their personal lives. I found it very helpful learning new topics, especially learning stuff to do around the house or anything to do with hunting and fishing, bow tuning and tying flies, or just really how to fix little stuff. I've always felt like YouTube is a great place for that. Something else I like about YouTube is being able to vlog and see what's going on in other people's lives, maybe to start discussions about current topics. I don't know if that's what this channel is going to be about. Really haven't decided. I'm more into the outdoors. I work as a paramedic currently in remote environments. That's interesting to some people, and I have some on social media that seem to be interested in kind of what I'm doing. So I thought YouTube would maybe be a vessel for me to share that journey. I just got off a contract in the Arctic Circle, working for Department of Wilderness Medicine through the University of Colorado. I was out in a place called Summit Station in the Greenland ice sheet. I spent 3.5 months, 14 weeks or so, up in the middle of nowhere, but it did get me out of kind of an office environment. And I'm finally able to pair passion of mine being the outdoors with my professional life of being a paramedic. And currently you can see I'm wearing yellow and maybe some fire and smoke in the background. But I'm currently deployed to a fire called Jolly Mountain outside of Cle Elum, Washington. When I got here it was 1,700 acres. And I've been here for a little over 3 weeks, and now we're right around 30 acres, but we're starting to get containment on it. And what I do here is I'm just a remote medical provider, a fire line medic. So I work out of my truck, have a pack and a bunch of ALS or advanced life support equipment, including AED and narcotics and pain medications. If we need to treat somebody out here on the line, we have the capabilities of doing that, whether it be a bee sting or a traumatic injury or somebody falls, or somebody just gets sick. That's what we're out here to do, is support the firefighters. It is very labor intensive work, and it's nice to be able to be here, be out with them, and have some of that remote autonomy that you get as being a provider out here. I've been a paramedic for 6 years. I started in a hospital, and then I worked as a street paramedic for Sedgwick County EMS outside of Wichita, Kansas for almost 4 years. And I just felt myself kind of starting to get bogged down working in an emergency environment, trained as an emergency provider. But I really didn't feel like I was getting challenged a lot. A lot of what we were doing were primary care, and I started to get burnt out, essentially. I enjoyed the people I worked with, but when it comes to the daily operations and, running 12 calls, of which most of the time there really wasn't an emergency case, it started to wear on me a little bit emotionally and mentally. And my wife and I decided to do something new, and I moved to Denver, got involved with occupational medicine and construction safety. And that was a great experience, but at the end of the day, I spent a lot of time sitting behind my desk and not enough time out doing patient care. So I started to seek other opportunities, and that's when I stumbled on the contract to go to Greenland, and then I stumbled onto this. And after the burn season's over, not sure what I'll be doing. I have an opportunity to go back to a company that I worked for part-time as a flight paramedic. Whenever I get done here, they've been very understanding and gracious with me, because I'm unsure about when I can come back to them, but they've kind of told me that they have a spot for me, so hoping that's still open. But that's what I kind of plan on doing during the winter time. And I come out here to be in the outdoors, get paid to be in the outdoors, doing what I enjoy in medicine, working around good groups of people. And the and it pays the bills and the money's good. The tough part about it is being so far away from home. I am married. I have no kids, but we have pets, and after being in Greenland for almost 4 months, I was home for 2 weeks, and then I came out here. I just haven't spent a lot of time at home. And for my wife and I, we've been working through it, and all these decisions we make between us, but there's a reason that I'm doing that, and that is so that we can be more financially independent and start creating a more financially stable life together, including being debt-free and building a home and reducing or eliminating credit card debt and car payments, and working on an ambulance. I felt like that was a goal that would never happen unless you win the lottery. I can come out here and I can work away from home for a month and make what would take me months to make. So there's reasons kind of why I'm doing it, and sometimes other people or friends or family maybe don't understand. There is some times when it is stressful because I'm out here working and I don't have to deal with all the stresses of being home, and bills and house maintenance and the daily life. I kind of been disconnected from that, and so that's all dumped onto my wife's plate. So there is some struggles with that, but we try to support each other and keep the big goal in mind. We've had some good weather come in for firefighting and kind of put the stop on this one here, and now they're just kind of going around doing mop up and trying to get a full containment on it. So I'll time out here this next weekend on Saturday, and then it'll be off to the next one. So just wanted to start making videos, make my first video. Not sure exactly how long they'll be, or maybe the content that I cover, but just kind of wanted to give background on who I am, what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, for those that are maybe interested into getting into some different fields of medicine, or how to get involved in some of this stuff, or maybe just kind of see my journeys. So thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them on the video. That can maybe help guide some topics that I might talk about, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.